Huge shout out to Detective Coco from our Discord server for finding this article. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. Hey there, and welcome to 3 Random Stories, the show where I come and get 3 random stories together for your amusement. Yo, Chicken Bros, what's up? Showman Smile here, coming at you with a brand new video. How's it going? I just wanted to check up on y'all for one. Thank you all who have subscribed, liked, hit that bell. It really does mean a lot before we get into this. I know I say at the end of every video I love all of you guys, but I really do. Y'all have really changed my life in a way that I can't explain by just supporting me through this video YouTube journey. It's just touching. So before we get into the video, I wanted to give that out there. Thank you all so much. And if y'all are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make a ding if you wish. And here we go into our video. So today, I just want to vibe with you a minute over... Apparently, Squid Game is making kids violent. I know, shocker. It went from video games to something else. Now, this specific article is actually on the side I agree with, talking about how it's a bunch of crap. It's not true at all. I guess what the people are thinking is basically the movie is violent. Violent equals not good for kids or something. Not good for kids equals it makes them want to go do random crap. And it's devolving into crazy stuff with that. I mean, you're telling me that Squid Game, which was meant to portray a whole issue with how big businesses run, something that had a message in it that could have been geared towards the younger audiences to learn a valuable lesson. You're telling me that is making kids want to go do crime, do bad stuff that I do not condone in any way? You're telling me something with a good message is doing that. Now, I'd understand if it were portrayed in a good way, but done badly. But that is a good series. Like, you can't tell me that wasn't a good series. So, with that being said, their main complaints were a scene in which a bunch of glass exploded or something, and they were scared it was going to make explosives and all kinds of other stuff. But what I want to say here is, first, these people are going to say video games are violent. I'm sure at first it was movies. Okay? So you go from movies to video games to Squid Game. What is next? Are you going to say books are violent next? Are you going to say reading a scary book is violent next? Are you going to take that away from children? I firmly believe they need to have some form of violence in this way. Because if I hadn't played a military shooter, I wouldn't have known the history behind all of that. I wouldn't know the history and the pain that military people go through. Because games showed me, I know. Yes, it does have guns. Yes, it is violent. But it doesn't make me violent. If anything, it showed me the harms of violence. So if you ask me, it could very well be doing more good than bad. And I know, I rambled into that. But the same stands for Squid Game. It can be good. It can be a very positive influence. I mean, what is wrong with these people? Like, I get it. Back in your day... Oh, let me get out the old geezer voice. You see, back in my day, Santa Boy, we didn't have...
Stop it. Get some help.
...them there television unless it was black and white. We didn't have none of that stuff. So, you see my point there? It's just not... They don't understand. And you know me. I try to give you both sides of the story. That way you can try to see both perspectives. from what they are doing, they don't understand the newer generation of things. They don't understand that gaming communities have done so much good, that this whole issue with Squid Game, what did it do? It made Mr. Beast give away millions of dollars through a little game from Squid Game. They recreated it without death, of course. They did so much there. And let me tell you something. If we didn't have violence in that movie, it wouldn't have been as impactful. I highly doubt it would have been nowhere near as impactful if it was just a game show. It needed that aspect. There is going to be grim, mature themes in anything. If even just a little bit. You can't tell me Squid Game is violent and making kids do violent things. It's just not possible. Anyway, I also have a second story. I might end up making this a 3 random stories without knowing. Anyway, here's story 2. It is from Detective Coco. So from what I read, there was a letter that was being considered racist, not a letter, homework, from a Spanish teacher. The Spanish teacher said on the homework that you are Mexican and ugly. I quote, do not put that out of context. You are Mexican and are ugly. You are American and are pretty. In Spanish is what it was written. Do I know for certain? No. This is what was on the article. I will send you a link in the description if you want to see for yourself. Please don't take that out of context. I am not by any means condoning Mexicans for being ugly. In fact, I am part Mexican myself. Therefore, I don't see any reason to call anybody ugly, anybody anything. I mean, we are all people. So I don't think we should call each other ugly, compare looks, but still, you see my point. The entire school just had a hissy fit over it, but I think it was kind of well deserved. The article was very short. I do wish I had a bit more in context. Of course, I don't have much context to go off here. It was really just they said that they got in trouble. I don't know if any charges, any issues, but the teacher made the homework, said something racist. Yeah, I can't do any complaining over this or give anything. And the other side is nothing but they didn't like Mexicans, I guess, and so they said that. Or they just put that in there not thinking. So either way, they were either being ignorant or something else. And for story number 3. Finally, with story 3, we have a kind of odd story actually. Apparently, a city in California is being overrun with crows. Every night, supposedly, they are coming in huge numbers around everywhere, and it is starting to make them use lasers to try to get them out. I don't know what that means. There is no context in the article. I mean, I'm not thinking like they're using lightsabers or anything. We're not that high tech yet. More than likely, they're using a laser pointer trying to annoy them. But I don't see that working. I don't know why they're doing that. What is up with that? There is no context. So what I'd say to do here, in my opinion, for the crows, yeah, apparently they were always a problem, but now they have become a lot worse, so it's causing issues with businesses and things like that. I don't know. I was given this story to tell, so I gave it here. There is not much in the way of explanation. I think maybe they should find another way than lasers, but I don't know what they're talking about with lasers. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I know the last one was kind of a clickbait. I apologize. I'm not, I'm looking for stories here and there. Gotta get what I can. I apologize. I want y'all to know you are very special, amazing people. I care about each and every one of you very deeply. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.